All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carson. My brother Jackson and I run a virtual land flipping business, and we have now for just about 3.5 years. And I know I haven't posted a video in a while, but it's because we've been working on a lot of things here, and very excited to break down a walkthrough of what is truly going to change the game of land flipping for wholesaling real estate in general, for the whole real estate industry, in my opinion. I think this is going to be absolutely game changing. The results people are seeing already are pretty insane with how quickly they're locking in new builders, with how quickly they're able to sell deals, venture out into other areas they've never been able to, based off of this AI platform that I'm going to break down here. So leading into 2026, this is going to be an absolute game changer for anybody that is in land flipping and real estate in general. So I'm going to give you a breakdown and a demo walkthrough of BuyerBridge.ai. So BuyerBridge.ai officially came out to the public yesterday. We've been using it. Our students in our community have been using it and been having really, really great success. So let's jump into everything here. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how the AI will match you up with builders in different areas. We'll match you up with builders that are close to where your deal is at. And then just simplify the entire dispo process. And then also the entire tracking system of all your deals once you're making, multiple deals a month. So when you hop right into the platform here, it takes you straight to your dashboard. This dashboard is going to be where it tracks your deals by month, by quarter, semi-annual, annually, year to date, or all time. It'll track your total assignment fees, which is really cool. Your total closed deals. It'll break down your average deal size, average days to close per deal. You can track your conversion funnels. So your leads to under contract, your deals that go under contract to close, and then your leads to close, and then your top performing markets, your top cities by closed deals, your top cities by assignment fees, and just tracks all this really nicely for you here. Then it will track month over month. And then you can also, for taxes, just take out this CSV real quickly, and then you can go ahead and use it for taxes. And then moving on, this is a huge part of the platform. There's really nothing else like it on the market. We have AI matched permit data. So what we put together, and it took us a while and it cost us a lot of money to be able to get this data. But what it is all of these buyers and builders that are in our network are permit verified that they have pulled at least 3 building permits in the last 12 months. So they are actively building now, right? So you know that they want to buy now. They want to build more. They will build now. They want to buy more lots now, right? So that's a huge thing, is you don't want to be calling people that aren't actively building, people that just built one home for themselves, or people that aren't, doing 10, 20, 30, 40 builds a year, right? This eliminates that. There's over 10,000 buyers on the platform right now in over 40 different states, over 600 different counties, and over 1,800 cities. So why this section is huge is if you're a beginner that's trying to get into wholesaling land, or if you're somebody that's stuck in an area trying to venture out and scale, you can scroll through all 1,800 of these cities and find a new buyer. Let's go into Blanco, Texas. Boom, there's a buyer that I can call and get a buy box. Let's go into Alma, Arizona. Here's 5 buyers I can call. Let's go into Bella Vista, Arkansas, which I know is a great market. Here's 40 builders. And I know these are good builders because I've worked with some of them, and so have some of our students. And these aren't just huge DR Hortons, LGIs. Like, these are the big guys that are in here. These are the regional guys. And these are the smaller guys that are pulling 3 permits a year. No wholesalers are in contact with these guys. So you lock in a few builders from here, can be absolutely game changing. We've made over $1 million with one builder alone. Had somebody else that we talked to that's in our community. He's done over 100K in assignments this year with one singular builder. So locking in one builder could be the difference of an extra 6 figures for you in 2026. So it's massive. So for those of you, again, that don't know what area you want to go into, or you just want to go to a city that you're already crushing in. Like, let's say I'm in Bella Vista and I'm crushing, but I only have one builder. All right, cool. Let's go lock in, CW Homes, and then click this little star button here, which adds it straight to your private buyers list. Now, when you hop into your private buyers list, this is where you can manage all your buyers, easily be in contact with them, input their buy boxes, and have everything stored in here. And you can sort it by state, by county, by cities, and it's going to track all that for you. As well as you can add private buyers that you have that nobody else has access to and nobody else can see. And this is going to be a huge feature when in version 2, the JV portal rolls out, which is coming very soon. And then you're going to be matched up with all the different wholesalers throughout the country, helping them sell their deals, taking half the deal. They're going to help you sell your deals. They take half the deal, and just helping, again, more deals go along so that there's more money flowing through in this industry. That's the whole process here. But anyways, this My Private Buyer section, you can input buyer's name, company, email, phone, website, URL if you want, target markets, and then notes, their buy boxes, how many they're buying this year and whatnot. And then it's going to be all stored under here in your private buyer section for no one else to see. So that is super exciting here with all these buyers and builders. Like if you go into, let's say, Florida, 1,775 builders. If you go into a market like California, where some people don't even think there's buyers, right? Let's see. 483 different buyers in here. Brentwood, San Diego, Sacramento, Vacaville, Fieldbrook, Fortuna. And this is like my best advice for people that are either struggling at a plateau or trying to get into wholesaling land in general. Go find a little niche market. Go in Clovis, California. Don't go to a market where you think a lot of people are going. Go to Clovis, California, lock in Granville Homes that'll tell you he'll buy 5 a month, and then find his 5 a month. There you go. You're locking in deals that nobody else is doing, right? That's what's massive with this, is you get away from your competition by locking in a good builder in a specific area, right? And then my deals, actually, before I get into that, I want to show you guys the market map section. So you can find an area by locking in a builder this way, or we are rolling this out today as we speak to the public, the market map, okay? So this market map, you can see here, there's pins here on the map. So these pins are showing you the builder volume. So how many builders are out there based on, again, their accurate verified permit data. So there's nothing out there like this on the market. Like there's no map out here that's going to show you this. The only thing you can go off of right now is Zillow. Okay, here's your builder Zillow, right? So you can see these pins, all of these green pins, builders, right? Let's say I want to click on Tampa. Okay, here's 167 builders in Tampa. I want to save this market. There's 167 builders here. Active, I'm currently working in this market, save market, okay? Now in my save market section, boom, here's Tampa, okay? And I'm scrolling around because I'm looking where I want to pull lists, right? We're reverse engineering this. This is how we're successful in this business. Orlando, boom, there's 35 builders. Saving this market, I want to work it. All right, let's see. Ocala, ooh, this looks like a good market. 70 builders here in this little area. Save this market. So guys, this is again, just like the builder version of Zillow, but you're getting accurate market data with the builders. There's nothing else like that you can see this on the market. So this is going to be absolutely game changing for, again, people that want to get started and then people that want to scale and do deals elsewhere if they're stuck in one market with 1 or 2 builders. This is going to eliminate all that. And then the heat map here as well. So you're going to see there's a lot of areas here that have red, which means there's 51 plus builders around there. You can see the builder density down here. And then once we zoom in, we will be able to see the cities here, or the counties, excuse me. And then we'll be able to zoom in and see even further with the city data to see, look at, 53 builders here, 106 builders in Lehigh, right? 47 builders in Sarasota, okay? So it'll actively tell you how many builders are in that area. So if you're scrolling around, like, okay, I want to go into Four Corners. Maybe you don't because there's zero builders, right? However, if you want to go into Tampa, boom, there's 167. You want to go into Ocala, there's 70. Let's hop into Georgia to just give a different example. If we hop into Atlanta, okay, there's 40 builders. Or East Newman, looks like there's 18. That looks like a good market. It's not a very, very big city. Same thing everywhere else, guys. Like this heat map is just going to show you where you want to be targeting your deals because it's way easier to sell your deals, guys, if you know who you're going to sell it to. If you have a builder buy box lined up, you're never going to struggle to sell your deals, okay? So this is going to be absolutely game changer. Then you can also clear the map just to go look around in the area. But this heat map in this pin section is going to absolutely change the game. Rolling it out today. Super excited for everybody to use this. And yeah, everybody to save their markets. It's just going to simplify everything. And then the next and last thing for now, we're adding in a lot of new stuff for you guys, but this My Deals section. So when we've been flipping land, again, we've done over 760 deals, over $6 million in assignment fees. We've never found a great CRM to track all of our deals and track all of our leads and track all the contracts we have out and just simplify the whole process from contract to close, which is what we've eliminated here. So not only is the dashboard amazing for tracking all your KPIs and how much money you're making and how many deals you're going to be making using this. However, you can now track your leads a lot easier and it's way simpler and it's way prettier. So I'll show you here as it'll move through the pipeline. So let's say this lead comes in through here in the new lead section, right? We can store all of our notes here and then we can add new notes and it's going to store it by the date and time that your note was put there, and it's going to store with your lead all the way throughout the process. So if we move this lead from new lead to follow up, okay, boom, it shoots it straight to follow up. All right, cool. Now I say talked with seller today, call tomorrow. Boom. And then now let's say I want to move him to priority. Boom, shoots it right to priority. And then let's say I send a contract out. Sorry, I had the caps on there. Send contract at 40K. Add note. And then we move it to send contract. So now we can see all the contracts that we have out right here in this section, right? And you're seeing that these are actively switching at the top here. And once they sign the contract, this is what we want to do. We now are going to come in here. We have all this data inputted. This is just a test lead here. And then we'll say signed contract at 45K, 30-day close. Note, and again, these notes will flow through the whole process, even as it goes to inventory, and you'll see. And then we're going to shoot it straight to inventory. Click Save Changes. Now, on this right side, we go from seller leads, inventory escrow closed. Let's click on inventory. Now we can see everything that we actively have in inventory. And you'll see the one we just shot over here is this one right here, okay? So we're going to open up the lead, and you'll see at the top here, your total in inventory and your total deals in pipeline. So you're going to open this lead up, and you will put in the price you got it under contract out, $45,000. Your asking price, $65,000, whatever it is. Your date the contract is signed, December 2nd, okay? And then your deal status is inventory, and then you upload the actual PDF so you can keep the contracts and everything stored with it through the process. And you'll see why it's important to update this information, because AI is going to do your title work for you. You'll see in a second. So save changes, and then boom, okay? So this is now updated inventory. We can see our contract price, seller information, asking price, projected profit, everything right there, okay? Now, let's say we can also put it to terminated as well. You can store it up here by current inventory and terminated. You can scroll through those too. And then you can see here, we sell the deal, right? We put it into escrow. Boom, buyer information. Let's say it's Carson buyer. Email, carson@gmail.com. And then phone number, title company name. Let's say it's title test. Company phone. And you'll see how nice it is once all this data stays here stored. And then we got it at 45. Let's say we actually sold it at 55. No realtor commissions, no title costs. And then let's say our closing date is December 10th. Okay. We upload the buyer contract here. So now both of our contracts will be stored. You can see our contract is still here from earlier. All of our notes are still here as well. And then boom, save changes. You can also set reminders. Remind me on a certain date to do whatever. And 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, you can create a reminder there as well. And then awesome. So now you have your lots in escrow. So you'll see we have 3 lots in escrow for $47,000, right? You can see this one's in escrow. You can see this one's in escrow with the closing date right underneath for you to easily see. And then you can see this one's under escrow. So this is the one that we just put here in escrow, okay? Now, this is why it's so important that you're tracking through here. You have your seller information. You have your buyer information. You have your title company information. You have all of the money you're making right here. And you have your notes. Now, this little mail button right here. We used to have an executive assistant that we had to pay a lot of money to do this type of stuff. And this is going to eliminate you from needing that, because this is going to help simplify the entire closing process so that you don't have to worry about it. That you click this mail button, put in your company name, and watch what happens here in a second. Phone number. As soon as you click generate email, it pops up in a quarter of a second. The subject line that you're going to paste into the email, and then the body of the email. Hello, I hope you're doing well. We're going to be doing an assignment for this property. I'll input all the seller, buyer, and assigner information as well as the purchase contracts. Please confirm receipt of this email once you receive it. Please write out the funds, closing date, seller information automatically filled in with cash to seller, assigner information, you with how much you're going to be getting paid, 10 grand, buyer information, all stores here, all the best, your name and company name, Boom. You copy this email, hop over to Gmail, paste it, add in your 2 contracts, which are right here in your file section. Okay. Download them, put them right in, click send, you're done. Okay. And then once it closes, you're going to move it over to the closed deal. Boom. Closed. Save changes. Now let's hop into closed. And we are going to see here our new closed deal. And we are going to set it. Let's say it closed early. Let's say it closed yesterday, because the closing date and the date closed are different, because it could close on a different day. It could close early, could close a day late, right? And then we save changes. And now you're going to see, because it closed yesterday, it will update my performance dashboard to say that we had a deal close. Okay. So this is going to be absolutely game changer, because if you're using this properly and it's flowing through the process, and then you get to the point where you have employees in here, they're going to be able to run everything 100% through here, through this CRM. And again, that automates your whole title process. So you don't have to worry about it. You can automatically just shoot out your title emails and move on to the next deal and be actively scaling and adding things into your business. So this buyer section is going to be massive for everybody. And then this market map section that we're rolling out here is going to be huge for finding markets. And then this CRM section is going to be huge for tracking all your deals. And then one more thing that I didn't add yet is, let's say, this deal just came through over in Cape Coral. Okay. We can go to this AI search section here. You have unlimited AI searches once you sign up for BuyerBridge, and you input your property address. So let's say we're working that lead, right? And we're trying to sell it. Let's say that's something we have in inventory, right? I'll show you another one with an inventory example. We paste it in here, click find buyers, and boom, 53 buyers that I can call to dispo and sell this deal to pop up. So when you're sitting there hammering the phones, trying to call buyers, trying to call agents, trying to do all these things, no, you don't have to do that now. You just input your property address, and you instantly have 53 people that are pulled more than 3 permits in the last 12 months that are ready to buy. You call these people up, you sell the deal, boom, put it in your CRM, on to the next. Okay. Let's try it again with another one that we have in inventory. So let's hop back over to inventory, and everything's just simplified and in here for you guys. So it's easy. Dallas, copy, hop to the AI search, paste, find buyers, boom, 227 different people around this lot that I can call and sell this to. You're telling me if you called all 227 people, you couldn't sell this? And a typical Dallas deal would be about 15 to 20K. So that's worth you calling these people, and it shouldn't even take you more than 5 to be able to sell this deal. So guys, if you're doing this properly, it's going to automate everything, because everything is about leverage and systems in today's day and age. In 2026, that's all it's going to be about. So you have to learn how to leverage everything properly. People that are trying to wholesale can only get to 1 or 2 deals a month. It's because they're not leveraging stuff like this properly. They can't get access to 227 buyers in half a second like I just did. You guys have access to that now. So you need to take advantage of this before everybody else does. It's just going to be absolutely game changing. So this AI buyer section is going to be huge for anything you have in inventory. If you have a dispo manager working your deals, they can just be right out of here, making sure everything gets sold, putting it through your CRM and escrow, so that you can focus on either running the business or just closing as many deals as possible and getting this to where you're doing, 100,000 a month, 200,000 a month, 300,000 a month, wherever you want to get this to. But yeah, we're super excited. This platform is going to absolutely change the game for everybody that's in here and using it. And it's going to be just a awesome platform. We believe that we've already seen some people having great results with it, where they sell a deal in an hour, they sell a deal in 2 hours. They made $7,000 in 2 hours selling deals on here that took them 3 seconds. It's been really awesome feedback so far. So that's a quick overview of everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed BuyerBridge. We're super excited. I wish I could tell you more about the other stuff we're rolling out, but market maps coming out today. There's going to be new stuff coming out all the time, and we're super excited to put this out here for you guys. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one.